Hello there, my friends, amigos. What's for lunch today? We're cooking from my kitchen in Spain, and look what I've got on this platter. Today we are using lovely Serrano ham. You may know that the word Serrano comes from Sierra, which in Spanish means the high plains or the highlands, where the ham was traditionally cured and still is. It has been done for centuries now. This is also the one that we're going to prepare today. This is a recipe that I some time ago I sent it to the Sunday Times magazine, and they published it for me. I was slightly proud at the time, and because they were asking for easy recipes, homemade recipes from their readers. And I sent this one in because I remembered my mother cooking this for us, her children, the 7 of us, and she did it occasionally, and it was a real treat for all of us. So the recipe I sent to the Sunday Times, it was actually with Iberico, which is the most expensive free-range variety of Spanish ham. I'm using Serrano today, which is also very tasty and is also prime quality, but it's not free-range, okay? And what do we need for these, what I call my Serrano or Iberico French toast? And what we need is a French-style baguette. This is yesterday's baguette, which means that it's beginning to be slightly stale, which is even better for this recipe, okay? And we'll be slicing it thinly in a minute. And you know, little else we need. We need a bit of milk, like a small jug of milk. We need 1 egg, beaten. We'll beat it in a minute. And this amount of extra virgin olive oil, a small glass, and we might even have some extra. We'll see. And this is a recipe that is so tasty, you wouldn't believe it, and very, very easy to make. Of course, there are many oils that fry things, you know, but my advice is always go for extra virgin olive oil, because this is like playing in a different league. If you want your frying to be tasty and healthy, never stay away from good extra virgin olive oil, okay? So I think we're all set. Just, you know, I'm going to do it in front of you. You'll see how easy it is. So I've got the beaten egg here ready, okay, and I'm going to cut the baguette like in, you know, slices of approximately 1 centimeter, all right? Some people like them thicker, but I think that's best, you know, for the soaking. Of course, you can use other varieties of bread, you know. Sourdough bread goes very well with this recipe, but I'm using just the plain white baguette this time, okay? I'm now pouring part of the milk onto a shallow bowl, all right? And this is when the magic works. What do we do? We're going to change the taste of this milk completely using the cured ham, the Serrano, all right? Okay, so what we need to do is to lay them down in the milk, and they're going to be sitting here soaking in the milk for, you know, just a few minutes minimum. Sometimes, you know, I leave it for half an hour, just the time that you may have available, you know. Ooh, Oh, the smell of this Serrano. It's whetting my appetite, it is. Okay, so it's been soaking for 10 minutes in this milk, and I think it's time to rescue it now and move it onto the plate. The ham has already worked its magic here, because the idea with this recipe is that the milk takes in the flavor from the Serrano and is ready to soak the bread. Okay, so a bit of pepper in the beaten egg as well. All right, that will perk it up a bit. All right, so this is basically what's going to happen with the French bread here. I've got the oil ready for frying in the small frying pan, and this is what we do with every one of them, right? Be generous with the ham. People will appreciate it. Okay, so like 3 per person. We're going to fry the first 3 and you will see how we go. Okay, I think we've got the oil ready, should be hot for frying. Okay, and basically this is what we do. Turn them round in the beaten egg. Okay. Right. There we go. Basically, 1 or 2 minutes on each side. We'll be flipping them over in a minute. You can see how the olive oil is bubbling inside and making them golden and crispy on the outside. And another minute on the other side. There we are. In 5 minutes, this is my mother's recipe revisited. Our lovely, crispy Serrano French bread. Buen provecho!